He is the Tyrant King of the lava flow, the living volcano himself, Magma Tyrannus. Magma Tyrannus is a male Tyrannosaurus rex that was first discovered in 1990 within the Arctic region. Why it was there is unclear. Magma Tyrannus was brought to New York to be studied. However, it did not reach its destination. During the discovery of Magma Tyrannus, there was a raid. A terrorist group wanted to go ahead and harvest the dinosaur and try and bargain for large amounts of cash, or possibly to revive the animal and unleash its fury upon an inhabited region. During the clash, Magma Tyrannus was lost at sea. The body was never discovered, possibly due to ocean currents. What is known is that Magma Tyrannus was found some years later on a remote island. It is believed he was exposed to nuclear bombing due to his increased measure of size and unique powers. Magma Tyrannus stands over 80 meters tall and has been rumored to have the ability to generate intense flames from his body. It is believed that Magma Tyrannus is somewhat smarter to his other counterparts. He seems to be able to plan out and understand a few things, but is not susceptible to being engulfed in rage and to lose complete control in a fight. Magma Tyrannus was captured back in the year 2000 under the project codename Magma Retain. Magma Tyrannus was brought to a hidden military base, location unknown. He was tested upon, and it is believed that during his testing he was exposed to more radiation, which increased his powers. It is noted that Magma Tyrannus is capable of completely engulfing his body in a flame which goes into degrees of over 20,000 degrees. It is stated that he can generate intense heat from his claws and his teeth. How this is possible, it is unsure. It has been proven, unfortunately, that modern firepower does not harm Magma Tyrannus. How he escaped is unclear. It is believed that the creature was sedated, but possibly during testing, it woke up. The base was destroyed. There were no survivors. It was covered up due to a military accident. The only clues that were found were scorching footprints of a large sauropod walking away. Magma Tyrannus went on a rampage, devouring many innocent civilians, animals, and leveling a city. Magma Tyrannus is a threat like no other. Included with his powers, it has been stated that he can generate a streak of fire from his maw. It is similar to that of a flamethrower, as in how it is focused. This flame is incredibly dangerous. It engulfs everything and incinerates everything almost instantaneously. Trees were turned to ash, vehicles exploded, and due to unfortunate victims, there was no trace of them. The flames are capable of, as stated, destroying anything in its path and melting down various alloys. Magma Tyrannus is virtually unstoppable. As stated, modern weapons cannot harm him, heat-seeking missiles explode before contact. The believed range is 20 meters from his body. The best way to track Magma Tyrannus is through infrared, as his body is a living torch. Magma Tyrannus is undoubtedly a terrifying monster. While he may not seem like much, the idea of a giant, fire-breathing dinosaur, of a Tyrannosaurus Rex at that, is truly terrifying. It has also recently been discovered that Magma Tyrannus can change his fire breath into a more focused beam, equal to that of Godzilla's atomic breath, and to Fire Rodan's uranium beam. According to Dr. Sarazawa, Magma Tyrannus poses a serious threat to the Earth and its balance. He is an ecological phenomenon and a ticking time bomb waiting to go off. He has attracted the attention of Godzilla himself, the king of monsters, as what the people refer to him as. The two have clashed, and I must say it was not a pleasant battle. There is no footage of this battle, unfortunately, but it was stated that it was a surprising battle. It was believed that due to his dwarf arms and lack of upper body capabilities, Magma Tyrannus would not stand a chance. He proved to be a fair match for the Monster King. The battle was said to last over a day and a half. It ended with both monsters leaving. Magma Tyrannus was the first. It is unclear if Magma Tyrannus surrendered or retreated, or if it was a mutual draw. All that is known is that both monsters did not leave the fight unscathed. It is believed that the best way to fight Magma Tyrannus is with cryogenic weaponry. It is stated that the military is looking into this matter, and hopefully they do. Magma Tyrannus is currently, at this point in time, somewhere between South America and North America, possibly somewhere in Mexico, was the last known sighting of him. There are rumors that Magma Tyrannus was captured and detained and moved to a remote island, somewhere in the Philippines or in the archipelago, or possibly somewhere else. The exact location is not known. There have been multiple reports of different locations. It is possible that these reports were misread and that these were sightings of other large monsters. All that is hoped for is that Magma Tyrannus is far away from civilization. His hunger is ravenous. We believe that because of his insane body temperature, he burns more energy than an average animal. It was witnessed that he killed several large monsters and devoured them, bones and all. He is a terrifying creature, one that can and has kept people up at night. He is not to be taken lightly. It is also believed that water is a suspected weakness, and places surrounded by water are safe. It seems that water and cold temperatures weaken his powers. Although Magma Tyrannus was seen walking across a river once, it was documented that the river reached a boiling point of at least 18,000 degrees, enough to boil a man alive, or anyone at that. However, it's still the best idea that a deep enough water region will isolate and contain Magma Tyrannus. That is hoped for, anyway. There are some theories that he may be capable of swimming. We hope he cannot. If that is the case, then moving him to a remote island will not do. While it would weaken his fire powers, it would not stop him. I don't think anything really could. It has been stated by the United Nations, Magnum Tyrannus is a threat that must be eliminated. Due to his raw power and ability to withstand all firepower, fighting him with our forces would be useless. That is why most militaries are looking to cryogenic weapons, freezer weapons, anything they can think of. The next time Magnum Tyrannus is spotted, it is confirmed by our president that when he is found, and he will be, they will unleash a full-on attack of freezer-based weapons to try and either re-freeze the monster or to kill it. It is even stated by Dr. Serzal himself that Magnum Tyrannus is an insane threat to the earth and must be destroyed. While it is unique, it is beyond dangerous. We suspect that there is a bitter grudge between him and Godzilla. We're unsure how many times the two have clashed. All we know about is once. But we believe that they both see each other as superior beings, the dominant alpha predator of their domain. We're not sure if they will fight again. My instincts tell me they will. I believe that when they do fight, they will fight to the death and see who is the true king. My prayers are on Godzilla. Although he is so far the largest kaiju that we have ever seen, he does not seem to be completely interested in mankind, even so much as going out of his way to avoid certain battles with people. It is unsure if that is intentional, or if he just does not want to get... It's unsure. But one thing is sure, Godzilla will not attack unless provoked. Magnum Tyrannus will attack, both provoked and unprovoked. As stated before, he appears to be more intelligent than what someone would give him credit for, despite his large size and small brain. But he is not unsusceptible to being consumed by his own rage. There was an incident a few years ago where a small town had done something to anger the great beast. It is believed another kaiju was in the vicinity and managed to wound Magnum Tyrannus. The end result was that the town was completely destroyed, and there was no trace of the kaiju. We believe that it was devoured. It stands to reason, due to Magnum Tyrannus' large body, his appetite must be insane. God help us. Help us find and destroy this abomination. We created it, but we mutated it. Whatever Magnum Tyrannus does is by the fault of mankind. God forgive us. We wanted to create the ultimate weapon to fight against our enemies. And in the end, we create the ultimate killing machine. May our children forgive us, because we cannot forgive ourselves. It is highly feared that if Magnum Tyrannus is not stopped, and is capable of swimming great distances, there is a chance that he can cause an extinction of various species, of life forms, and possibly sending the world into Armageddon. I can honestly say that I fear for my children's future, because I believe that their future may be consumed with fire and ash. This is Major Rex Wolf, signing off on the Monarch Files.